What's up, Marvel fans? This is Stan Series, and in today's video, the top figures I'm going to be talking about is Luke Cage. Then I'm going to jump to a Doctor Strange little TV spot. Then some Captain America artwork, Spider-Man, and a bit of what the director has the director from Thor Ragnarok has teased something for the film. So yeah, that's what we're going to talk in this one today. So let's get into it. So, Luke Cage. I managed to watch all of the Luke Cage episodes. I watched the first 4 on the Friday. Then I watched the episode 5 to 10 on Saturday. And I managed to watch the last 3 yesterday. And let me tell you now, I enjoyed the show. It was pretty cool. I mean, to me, I thought it felt different than the other. It felt different from Jessica Jones and the 2 Daredevil series. It felt different from those 2 shows. Because this time around, because there was the music and all, and this time around, he's all about like bulletproof and all that, and I enjoy it. But there were bits I did get disappointed about, like one for example. Sad that Luke Cage never got like a costume in the end of the series, but for a couple of seconds we did see a classic costume from the 90s, 60s or 70s, whatever the year he was created, and it was when he's got that tiara in his head, the metal things on his arms, the yellow top, the blue trousers, I believe, and that chain around his trousers. And we only saw that for, I believe, 20 seconds. And when he looked at the car mirror, it was like, this looks daft. And I was like, you could have kept that. And I thought he might have done his hero career after he got out of prison, but no. But that was a funny thing. I'm good that they brought that into the show. But I was disappointed that we never got to see like an updated look of it, like when he just has the yellow top, the black trousers, and just the and has the metal things on his arms, but have a different look. But slightly he doesn't get that. The other disappointing about it is his cover mouth. Now this is also spoilers what I'm talking about. The sad thing is that Cottonmouth gets killed in episode 7, and I was like, hang on, isn't he supposed to be the main villain? But no, really, the main villain in the show was all Diamondback. And, I mean, in the first 7 episodes you don't see him, but it was a clever thing what they did. So it was like, for the first half of this series, it was all Cottonmouth starting off, but then after he died, Diamondback comes in and takes over. And, wow, Diamondback. When you actually see his costume and all that, he looks pretty cool. And he has that fight with Luke, and you'll enjoy it. It's awesome. What else? But yeah, the show's really good. I mean, I'll tell you now, you had to see it. I mean, it is pretty cool. But other things I'll say as well is the villains who are still alive. We got Shades and Cottonmouth's cousin, the councilwoman or whatever she calls herself, but let's say those 2 are alive. And Diamondback is alive as well, but he's injured. But you have to watch it and see what happened. And that's all I'm just going to say for this show. But that's all for that one. So moving on, Doctor Strange. They've released a little TV spot on the 15 seconds, not for long, and this one's called Cloak or Levitation. And it's all about his cloak really, but it does give you like new scenes. So I haven't really watched it yet, but let's have a look and see what this is like.
He's got the powers.
Yes.
Yep. He's got the key, the cloak of levitation.
Ooh.
Relax you. Stop. He's the hero we need. Doctor Strange with a PG-13.
Wow, that looks pretty cool and hilarious at the same time. Oh, it's very hilarious. That is a funny moment. I had a funny theory that this would happen. But what happens first? Like you just see him, and then he's about to do a spell, and the first circle you see here disappears, and I'm like, he's screwed up a spell here, and I'm going. I had a funny theory that in this film there's going to be maybe just this 1 or 2 moments that he's got his circles up, and then they go off, and he's like he's missing something, like he's done it wrong, and this looks like that. That is hilarious. I was like, as you can tell, I was really finding that funny. And really, we get to see him using his cloak, what he has in the comics, and looks pretty cool. Also, it's hilarious when you see these bits here. You see them moving by themselves, and he's telling them to stop, and that is hilarious. But you do get some new footage here. You get new footage, and you see a one bit when he's flying down, and he's in that dimension missing around bit, and he's flying down. So that's pretty cool. And you just see him with the whip as well, but that was actually awesome. Alright, moving on. Now for the Captain America stuff, there's been 2 concept arts they've shown us. We see a artwork. Actually, not 2. I'll take it back. There's 3. First one we see where Ant-Man grows into a giant. When we see Cap, Black Widow, Vision, War Machine, Iron Man, and well, that's it you can see on that one. But you see him like Ant-Man grow into his giant man form. Then you see a picture where woman Ant-Man is fighting Hawkeye. Now, if you remember a video I did when they did a concept art with him fighting Cap, yeah, because in the film they was gonna have Ant-Man, the Scott Lang, on Iron Man's side, but I'm happy that they changed their minds and they went like him being on Cap's side, because I couldn't really see Scott joining Tony Stark. I mean, if like Stark might have got Hank Pym to be the Ant-Man again, or Yellow Jacket to be in that film, that would have been different. But I'm glad with Scott Lang they chose him to be on Cap's side. But also in the picture you get Scarlet Witch, you get Cap fighting Black Panther, and you see the Winter Soldier with a gun. So that's really interesting on that one. And also the last one is just you see where Buck is just grabbing Tony's core, Iron Man suit core. So there's that one. Moving on, Spider-Man pictures now. So what do we got, ladies? Is we get a couple of pictures of him, you know, in his costume. We see one that he's taking a selfie of himself with his mask off, and I don't believe that would be part of the film, because he would have not taken his mask off it looks like the middle of the morning of that in the day. So I wouldn't say that's part of the film. I'd say he's only just doing that off filming. So that's pretty cool. And then you get to see him where he's just his Peter Parker character without his Spider-Man costume, and he's just coming out from a train, from a subway. Well, not subway, a train station. So he's walking down the stairs, and that's pretty cool. I'd say that maybe this is a scene when he's finished school and he's just coming back home. Well, that's what I'm guessing here. I mean, I can't really say, but that looks pretty cool. That the pictures do look pretty cool. Oh, one more thing before I move on to the Thor one. There are 2 pictures from Luke Cage. Just one saying that no harm, like, well, there's actually just a picture with him and there's writing on that. And you get to see the big one when you just see the whole characters and you see just Luke Cage on there. I thought I'd throw that in. Right, let's get to the Thor one. Oh, hang on, no. Actually, here's an added one I forgot to mention, and look, I just remembered. There is a picture. Well, I got a picture from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and it's a poster showing Daisy and Ghost Rider, and it says on top, "a dangerous new ally," something like that. And that looks pretty cool. So that looks pretty cool. They got a poster with those 2 together. I threw the photo in. That's a bonus thing I'm folding. Is there anything else? No. Okay, let's move to the Thor. Well, the director of the Thor film for the new one has teased that we are going to see Hulk's friend in this film, and it's not like the kid, not that guy. No, from the Planet Hulk storyline, and it's that rock creature called Korg. I'm not pretty sure I'm saying his name right. He spells with K-O-R-G. Now, if you ever seen the Planet Hulk, or even read the book of it, well, I watched the animated version film of it, and in the film, Korg, sorry I'm not saying his name right, he's a rock alien creature, and what it was in the story, he was captured by the Red King on the planet where the gladiator round is, and he was forced to play the games. And when Hulk and him, you know, fight in a couple of matches, well, together, they actually become good friends. And that's pretty cool that we're going to see it. Well, he's just teased, the director just teased it, but it doesn't really mean that we're going to see him. But the tease he did was, it was a picture of a keyboard with just random colours like blue, purple, pink, dark blue, that was kind of colours. And there's like a card, like I think it's like a charge thing connected to the keyboard or whatever it is. And it's got the character's name on there. All the letters spelled there, like Korg. And yeah, maybe he's a confirmed saying that he's in it. Now, I'll explain the what creature. Now, if you've seen Thor: The Dark World, in the beginning of the film, when Thor comes into the hell with his one of his friends on his planet, in the end of the battle, you see a what creature coming through. Well, that's what he is. That's his own species, and that's what we'll see him look like. But I know in the comics he's kind of got that similar color to the thing. Well, his is like the lighter color. Let's say it's like that yellowish color, yellowy, orange. It's hard to explain, but that species, they're not really friends. Really, they're not really the friendly species. But when Hawk meets one of them, and that's the character I'm on about, they do become friends. And I am going to see how this works out when Thor meets him, because with Thor teaming up with Hawk, I am interested when Thor does meet this one, and he goes like, I did destroy one of your own kind in the past. You know, I mean, he might not say that, or even think he might say, I heard about you. You used your hammer and destroyed one of me, I don't know how to say, like, one of his own kind. And Thor will go like, well, that's true. I did do that and boss him in the head and he broke into pieces. But, I mean, maybe they might reference that. He might say that. And then Thor and him might have an argument a bit. And then they might become friends as well. So, I don't know. But this is a surprise to me. And I've said to myself after I saw the Planet Hulk anime film, I did say that I wanted to see him in the Marvel films, the live action. And that's coming to happen. I mean, when I heard that when one of his, as I said already, from the Dark World film, when I saw that one in the trailer, I thought it was him first, but when I saw Thor destroyed him, I was like, nah, it can't be him, because there's no way they would have killed him. So, yeah, that's pretty cool, really. And that's it, really, guys. That's all I got to say in this one today. So, all the pictures I mentioned on here, except for that keyboard one, they're in my Facebook, my Marvel Facebook page in the description below. The one with the keyboard, when he has the character's name, the one about the what character's name, that what creature's character's name. I will leave the website I found it on the description below. Give a thumbs up to this and have a look at the pictures and leave a comments below. Oh, and also the TV spot to Doctor Strange, that'll be in the description below. Also share this out to your friends, you know, so I can get more viewers and subscribers. And then also, this is what I do. You know, if you're new to this is what I do. I do Marvel and Transformers news videos with the trailers and TV spots reactions when they come around. Also, as well, remind again, you can click in the bottom, the end of the videos, the description button, so you can get to my channel and, well, subscribe if you want to. And that's it really, guys. So, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching, and see you again soon. Peace.